This is Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, as chaos unfolds. Because of the authoritarian governance, the country's first female president, Samia Suluhu Hassan, was hailed as a symbol of progress and integrity. Today, her name appears in headlines for different reasons. Reports say our governments have shut down internet services and silencing protesters with opposition who dare to speak out. Get the voice of the main opposition party leader who was shot with 16 bullets in 2017. And just like him, many more has been deprived from contesting during elections.
Moments after you realized you might be under attack, what went through your mind?
Michael, I did not even have time to think because the gunmen had been following me from Parliament to my residence. I didn't know they were after my life. I thought they were just ordinary police officers who had arrested me 8 times in the previous year. So I did not have any clue about the fact that I was about to be attacked. And when they came out of their vehicle with automatic rifles, I simply did not have the time to think about what was going on. It was just pandemonium and gunfire and all that terrible noise. So I didn't really have time to think. Why did the government of Tanzania, with live data or location and my electronic data, which enabled the government and its gunmen to track me down from Parliament to my residence and try and kill me. So if my lawyers decide that we are going to go to court in Europe or in North America as I wish, the intention would be not only to get justice for myself, but also to get to the bottom of the assassination attempt. We would like to know who did what, who demanded that I be tracked electronically by Millicom and its Tanzanian subsidiary, on whose instructions, who provided the information from Tigo, who got the information, who passed it on to the gunmen. We want to get to the bottom of this. And the reason is that for the past 7 years, the government of Tanzania has refused, consistently and vehemently refused to investigate the matter. And therefore, if we are to get to the bottom of it, we must get it. We will have to get it through the use of British or American courts.
On October 29, 2025, Tanzania was supposed to make history. 37 million people were supposed to vote, but as the day broke, the streets were quiet. Polling stations were empty. A moment later, a police officer instructed people through the media to come and vote. Out of fear, they continue to stay indoors because of warnings and arrests they have been seeing. As polls opened, violent protests broke across Tanzania. Stones clashed with shields and tear gas filled the air. The government later responded, and the only way it knows how is by deploying the military. The protesters were not just angry, they were desperate. Most of them were critics of the current president, Samia Suluhu Hassan, and a ruling party, Chama cha Mapinduzi, the political party that has held on to power since their independence in 1961 for decades. The ruling party has not been chosen by choice of the people, but by control, and for many Tanzanians, this election was their final chance. To understand the full story, let's inspect how Samia Hassan became president. Going back to 2021, the moment when Tanzanians met Samia Suluhu Hassan, at 65, she was not elected as president. She ascended after the sudden and mysterious death of President John Magufuli.
Then vice president automatically took the top job. In that instant, Tanzania made history. She became the nation's first female president and one of only 2 women leading a country in Africa, the other, Namibia's Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah. And when she took office, she brought something the country hadn't felt in years: hope. Samia promised change. She reversed many of Magufuli's most controversial policies. She reached out to the opposition. She lifted a 6-year ban on political rallies. She even allowed Tundu Lissu, the exiled opposition leader, to return home after years in fear. For a moment, it felt like Tanzania was breathing again. Headlines around the world called her the reformer.
Samia was then a vice president, and immediately after his death, she took top position and became the nation's first female president. And Samia Hassan was not just a beacon of hope for Tanzanians, she was once called a reformer and a peacemaker. And now is the twist of the coin, as Tanzanians are aggravated and no longer desire a leadership. This is Reporter B bringing to you happenings across Africa. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page, Komon-Tok Special.